Hey Truth Seekers, welcome back. Zach here. Earlier today I did a video covering the death of David Bowie and all that was curious about it. What was standing out most was how he released a music video 4 days before his death where his face is bandaged like Lazarus in the story from the Bible where Jesus resurrects the man from the cave covered by the stone after 4 days. And here David Bowie comes out with this music video, dressed like Lazarus in a way, and then dying 4 days later. Remember, Lazarus has gematria of 26, like God. 26 is the God number. Both Lazarus and God have gematria of 26. David Bowie announced his album was coming out on October 26th, and we'll talk in greater length what's interesting about that. The reason I'm making this video, though, please check out my earlier video, but the reason I'm making this new video is because new information has come out. They're saying David Bowie has died from liver cancer. Early this morning, Wikipedia had liver cancer as the cause of death, while all the other mainstream sources were saying it was an unknown form of cancer. It hadn't been disclosed. Well, now, as the day's gone on, everyone's coming out with liver cancer. Everyone's saying liver cancer is the cause of death. If you're new to my work, you're missing out. I've been showing for more than a year how often celebrity deaths, the cause of death, is coded in with the date of the death, which is par for the course here with liver cancer and dying on January 10th. Check this out, Truth Seeker. Liver cancer in simple English gematria sums to 110. Liver cancer, 110. A lot like 1/10 for January 10th. He died at the age of 69 from cancer. The astrological symbol for cancer is 69. And don't forget, cancer in simple English gematria equals 44, just like chemo, just like kill. 44, the kill number. There's a reason it's coded into cancer. Learn this language of gematria. You will learn a lot about this world, and you will see through headlines such as David Bowie dying from cancer 2 days after his 69th birthday and just days after his new album and music video. The Masons, they do things by the numbers. They use the Bible as the playbook and other spiritual texts. Well, Truth Seeker, there's an even creepier element to this. Check this out. This is the new album cover for David Bowie's album Black Star. In my video this morning, I talked in deeper depth about Black Star. What somebody pointed out to me is it's a lot like the Stone Temple Pilots album cover from years ago. This is the Stone Temple Pilots album cover. This is the new David Bowie album. Last month, December 3rd, Scott Weiland, the frontman for Stone Temple Pilots, died. So I wanted to go back and look in history when this album was released. It was released October 26th, the day that leaves 66 days left in the year. David Bowie just posted that his new album was coming out on October 26th. And I don't think this is any coincidence. I think this is operating by the numbers, following the numerological code, similar release dates, very similar covers. Scott Weiland, Truth Seeker, died in Minnesota. Minnesota happens to have gematria of 110, like liver cancer, like David Bowie dying on January 10th. Scott Weiland's death came 38 days before David Bowie's death. 38 is the number often coded into deaths. Many rock stars and musicians have died with major connections to 38. Please see my recent video on the death of John Lennon and Dimebag Darrell. A whole lot of 38 coded into both of their deaths. They died December 8th, 12/8. In numerology, 12 even becomes 3. 1 plus 2 is 3. 12/8 is a lot like 3/8, like 38, the number of death. Please watch those videos. So many musicians, so many celebrities have died by the number 38. On New Year's Day, the 38th governor of Arkansas passed away. January 1st, 2016, New Year's Day had 38 date numerology. Also, if you count the end date here, the span of dates becomes 39 days. That's another very Masonic number, and what's interesting about that is Scott Weiland died in Bloomington, Minnesota, which has gematria of 93, the reflection of 39. Minnesota in Pythagorean gematria also sums to 38. Bloomington itself has gematria of 55, like the acronym STP for Stone Temple Pilots. And as I showed this morning, David Bowie was born in the year 47 and died on a date with 47 numerology. Scott Weiland died December 3rd, 1-2/3, and was born on a date with numerology of 123. I talked about all the 33s coded into David Bowie's new album, another number that shows up around sacrifice. Scott Weiland born with a 33 life number and the only month with 33 gematria. So, learn this language, truth seeker, and see what's really going on in the world. Kill him by the numbers. Like the Police album from 83, Synchronicity. Sting and the Police. Sting equals 33, so does Police. Someday we'll probably read about him dying by the numbers. Guy who sung about it. So please check out this video. Good video I made earlier. A lot of other information you need. But something definitely up here. These deaths are synchronized. There's no way this guy died from liver cancer. This is a public relations stunt to sell more albums. Shame on you, Ziggy Stardust. Until next time.